Oh, Kalvin is little bits.
let's go, baby. Welcome to another edition of Mr. Poseidon live streaming every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Let's go. We're on it. Here we are. Honey, how you doing, baby?
Hi, Mr. Poseidon. How are you?
That's right. I'm doing pretty good, sweetheart. Running the show here. We got Kalvin from the FTA, that's Fishing the Atlantic. If you're not a part of that club, well, you're missing out. We got him here today. Give you a chance. Turn you on to that boat. Get you on that boat. Get you in the club. Woo! Got an exciting show here today, guys. Other than that, Long Island, booming. I've never seen it go this long in Long Island. Fish are still popping. We're getting some fish showing up in Jersey. It's happening, boys. Next big run, I feel, is going to be down in Jersey. And let's not forget about good old Manhattan. Getting those reports in from Beast River Fishing. All the boys down there on all the piers from Brooklyn to Manhattan, they're catching the fish. And even in Queens, they're popping fish. Those East Rivers are hot. That's the first batch of fish that we had back at the Montauk Striper Challenge. That's where they are. They're heading into Jersey next. Like I said, I got a few reports in. A lot of guys have been catching fish in Jersey. They're coming. Here we go. Let's go. Other news, we got okay, I'm going to read this one off to you guys exactly the way it's written to me.
Hey, lower the volume.
Yeah, I'll lower the volume. My poor wife, she's dying to tell me that. Lower the volume. All right. What's going on, everybody? Okay, so we got more news going on. We got the Jersey Shore Surfcasters. If you were at that show last year, I would put that show up as, top 2. That was a great show I was at. Lots of people, lots of vendors. It was just an exciting show. They had speakers in other rooms. It was good stuff. And there'll be some better stuff coming up, but not allowed to mention it yet until it becomes official. Other than that, it'll be the Jersey Shore Surfcasters Annual Surf Day, Saturday, February 15th. All the announcements will be made where it will be held at as soon as everything becomes official. But the date, definitely official. Guys, I'll see you over there. Other than that, what else do we got going on, sweetheart?
Sorry. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I just asked you what else what you got going on, and
I'm just laughing because Brock 308 saying I deserve a real chair, not a stool.
Yeah, buddy. What's up, Brock? How you doing? Let's say hello to some people out there. Delco Joe, what's up?
Chris Ploth, hi.
Yeah, Delco Joe's always got some good stuff going on. You should always check him out. And when I say Delco Joe, it's Delco Tackle. That's Joe. Joe is the man. Joe was down at the Montauk Striper Challenge. He was the winner of the longest cast, 145 yards, a big boomer. Anyhow, what else is going on here? We got Aquatic Apes. I got you, buddy. I got you this week. Everything's going on, right, honey?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Chris Ploth, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Chris Landry. That's right. Rock Steady Charters. Another captain's out there. Another guy who catches fish. If you watch him, check him out. Rock Steady Charters on Instagram. Guy catches fish. If you want to charter a boat with him, get in touch with him. Today we're here again with Kalvin from FTA, Fishing the Atlantic. We'll get to him in a few minutes and still saying some hellos. Randy S.I., what's up? Wormway, what's going on? Professor, what do we got there? Jerry Asser, what's up? FTA for the win. What do we got? Ronnie M, what's up? We definitely catching all around Whitestone. There you go. Ronnie is the man. Ronnie was the winner in last year's Piermont Challenge. He was there this year, gave it a shot, got close, but not close enough. Striper Fishing Adventures, what's up? Bill Jacob, president of the Montauk Surfcast Association. What's up, Bill? How you doing, buddy? What else do we got going out there, honey?
Rock 308 catching in the East River, Whitestone, and
Queens area. That's right. All that body of fish now. That's where they're at right now, and they're working their way down to Jersey, but they're getting there. Who else do we got? D-Bar, how you doing, buddy? Brian, 12YT. What's going Montauk next year? Professor, those damn diamond jigs kill you back. You know it, buddy. It's always a grind. All right, I think that's it for now. Right, honey? Anything else we got to mention? I'm always forgetting stuff to mention. If I forget anybody, it's all about you right now. Frank Salamone, what's up, buddy? How you doing? My buddy Frankie's always out there fishing. The guy grinds. He's out there just about every day. Elizabeth McDowell, good to see you on the show again. Thank you for coming by. John Francesconi, you are the man, brother.
Hey.
Thank you. Randy S.I. said hello. Carl Newman, there he is. Carl Newman, it's been here since the beginning, since we had 5 people on the show. Carl, thanks for showing up, buddy. I appreciate you very much. Other than that, I think we're ready to start the show right now. That's right. The show is about to begin. Here we go. Woo! Hey, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice warm welcome for our man of the hour, Kalvin from Fishing the Atlantic. Kalvin, what is up, my brother?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Gotta get the mic under you.
What's up, Mr.
Hold on. Do it again.
What's up,
Nope.
Mr. P? My
Check,
One more.
mic, check,
There you
mic,
go.
check.
Now
1,
you're
2.
Yeah.
1, 2, unbuckle your shoes.
What's up,
My
buddy?
brother.
How you doing, man?
Marvelous, man. How are you, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, I
See the
appreciate
wife.
you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming by.
Absolutely.
Really great. We have a pizza now that's frozen downstairs
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
thought you were going to be here a little earlier. But I know you had a busy day. You've been up since what time? And tell us how your day went, by the way.
Actually, it was a long day. I started fishing at 6 o'clock. I've been fishing since Friday, so 3rd day fishing consecutively. Took out a nice crew. It's heavy striped bass action right now in my area. In the New York Bight, Jamaica Bay area. So, got out early. We've been on the striped bass big time. Big fish
Definitely.
right now.
I've been following you, Kalvin, and I know you're getting on the fish. You also do a little bit of black fishing, correct?
Yeah, we cover a lot of fish, so we don't just target striped bass. We do
Right.
blackfish, we do fluke, we do porgies, we do whatever local species come into our area.
Right.
Pretty much. So, we switch up, strategies, change up gear when we need to. But right now, it's all about the fall run, and it's
That's
hot, and
right.
it's happening, baby. So
That's right. And I hear also, Kalvin, that you got a bigger boat this year, right, buddy?
Yeah, so
I
yes,
hear you
yeah,
want to get
yeah,
into the
yeah,
tuna thing
yeah.
a little deeper.
We actually hooked into a tuna, this couple days ago, actually, a nice big local bluefin. So, we're, up the antes, and we're moving on to bigger species, and, the club is growing. And, ironically, we were here last November. And, so one of your guests actually asked, he said, what was your dream boat? And, I actually got it, after
Wow,
the show. So,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
We got the dream boat. So,
Congrats.
thank God, everything's good.
Everything worked
Family,
out.
health, everything. It's not about just the boat, but again, everything
Yeah.
aligned. So we did get the boat, we're heavily.
But it is about the boat. It's beautiful.
It is about the boat. We're heavily invested. The club is,
Yeah,
growing.
moving
It's
right along.
beautiful.
I know it is.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
hearing a lot of good things about you.
Okay.
You're a good captain. You're having the guys catch fish, which is really probably the most important thing. So
Yeah.
we had a nice picture. I didn't post that here, but you had a nice picture the other day. The gang all around you. Everybody's holding a striper.
Yeah.
And again, to remind everybody, you are allowed to catch one fish on the limit that they have, and that's that. But other than that, what else, Kalvin? Tell us a little bit about this club, how it started, when it started. I know we talked about it last
Yeah.
time, but for all the new people who are on right now.
Yeah, and again, we did talk about how we start, but just to recap again, we've been around for quite a bit, formerly known as the A-Team since 2009, and, now we're, formally Fishing Atlantic Team FTA, and we got a great group, we got a growing community, and again, we don't just have a club, we come with a bunch of vendors and a network as well, right? So it's also a very supportive network. We got, anywhere from our own custom rod builders to other rod builders to just, we have tackle shops, we have people that, hit me up. We've become a hub, actually. So, if somebody needed some bait on the fly, a bait shop was closed, we got people that can, hook them up so they can go ahead and go fishing at some weird hours at the night. But, again, we're here to support that. We're really advocating for fishing. We're very active, proactive, and, we're really, really big on community supporting, our local, mom and pop shops.
Sure,
the whole 9
of
yards,
course
'cause,
you
yeah,
do.
That means a lot to us.
I see you in
Yeah.
Bernie's a lot of your videos.
Bernie's, absolutely. So, we're always willing to share some love, some tips.
Of course.
If we could put you on some fish, absolutely,
It's a beautiful thing. So now, Kalvin, let's just dive in a little deeper into the club. So people like to go fishing. Some people like to really go fishing on a boat. They don't have their own boat, so they go out to the docks, out to the boats, and they look for a boat to get on. If somebody wanted to get into your club, and please explain to them when you call it a club, what it's all about, and how they can get into your club.
Yes, that's a great question. A lot of people reach out to me through Instagram or referrals, friends and family, and basically, we offer 2 packages. There's the adventure package for $150, and then we offer the mariner package for $200. Both packages cover you for 1 entire year. And once you join, you get access to the community group chat where we have different threads and forums. And again, everything is geared to helping everyone out. So we have maybe a rod and reel forum where we'll give you, tips and tackle, people that want to know what rod, what reel, and so forth. We also have a local trip thread where everyone's, because again, we have so many members, not everyone is fishing on my boat. We have members that are fishing on party boats, which
Sure.
we have 13 party boats now in our network. So once you become a member,
Get a little break.
you get access to all of these perks and
Nice.
all of these goods. You get the 13 discounts on all of these boats if you choose to go on
Wow.
to them.
Awesome.
You get discounts on rods and reels. We're talking about Black Hole. We're talking about, some real big names out there. You get discounts. So we're hooking everybody up. Like I said last time, what I put together was something that I always wanted as I was coming into the game. And,
Right.
Again, we weren't with this technology. So I used to have to go to websites like Norris.com. I used to do my research. I used to go to threads, ask questions.
We still do the research.
We still do the
Yes.
research, but it was a lot more back then where I had to spend so much time. And again, you're rumbling, the people are fighting and this and that,
Yeah,
just egos. And, again, but it was all necessary for me to learn from the roots and the ground up.
Absolutely.
I basically took that and I'm offering that in our membership now. So you don't have to put in that type of energy and research and, work. Not that you shouldn't, but again, I did that. So, I did that to pave the way, to make that easier access for people. And like I said, you don't have to even, we have members that never fished on my boat ever. They have their own boats. We network, They'll call me. They haven't been out in 2 weeks. Hey, Cal, where's the fish, where it's been? I'll let them know what we did, what's working, what's not. And, we're just, again, so it doesn't just, go down to fishing on my boat. We have our charters as well, which, again, for some of the members or people that want to win some big bucks, we got these high roller charters where
Sure.
the last guy won $4,000. We got one coming up that's going to be
Sweet.
over $5,000.
Woo!
Big paydays, big returns.
That's what I love to hear.
Yeah.
That's what gets the guys coming,
That's it,
baby.
man. And, just like, your challenges, we have a lot of sponsors. We got contributors.
Few of
so-
you guys were at my challenge. Thank you very much for that.
Absolutely. And,
Yeah.
and we'll have more and more showing up as
Definitely.
we go on. Yes, God willing. So, yeah.
Just got to take out a second. Honey, can you go back to that first donation, please? Okay, guys. So here on the channel, we take donations here on the channel.
Love.
We don't use the donation. What I use the donation for is for next year's Striper Challenge, first prize at the challenge. And last year we had saved up over 18 months, $5,000. Every penny went right back into the Montauk Surf Challenge, and that was for $5,000. That was only first prize. So I thank you for that. Now I want to mention Ronnie M. Thank you for that donation, buddy. You've been donating since the start. Let's start building the funds for next year's event. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for saying that. You're a good man. I appreciate you. And also Chris Ploth. Guys, I want you to know Chris Ploth was on the cover of the Fisherman's Magazine last year's challenge. They used it this year, the photo. And a beautiful picture of Chris casting out with the Montauk Lighthouse behind him. And on the bottom, they wrote a little write-up, Mr. Poseidon's Montauk Striper Challenge, which I was very happy about. Thank you to the Fisherman Magazine. We appreciate that very much here at Mr. Poseidon's live stream and also my challenge. Thank you so much. Chris, thank you for that bonus, brother. You're a good man. Chris Ploth also introduced me to his nephew who does videos. He shot the video at the Montauk Striper Challenge, which is on YouTube right now. You can go check it out. We made a premiere at 5 o'clock today. it finally opened up. So check it out. Pretty cool video. Guy does great work. Thank you to Cody. That's Evo Cody on Instagram. Thank you so much. Other than that, what else do we got going here? Let me say hello to some newcomers right now that just came on. Bloodline Fishing Adventures. Got a 30-pounder last week on a tog jig. Let's go. Nice one, buddy. Willie J, 1974. Been finding a new first capital was tough with the wind. What's up, Willie J? How you doing? You're always fishing, buddy, and you're always catching the fish. You do grind, my brother. Brock 308, what's up, brother? Who else do we got out there? Oski Striper Life, what's up? You want to get in touch with Oski, make some great dividers for your bags. They're a little different than anybody else's. Like them. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Oski, for supporting me here on the channel. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you again. Wormway, Blue Davis, I won't ever forget that month, this year's Striper Challenge, especially at the Shagwan Tavern where I met you at. Thanks for making my night great that night, brother. I appreciate you. Blue Davis, what's up? He says, what's the difference between a boat striped bass and a surf cast striped bass? Well, the surf cast striped bass, the ones you catch with those, they got bandanas around their heads. The ones that they catch on boats, they got pretty little pink. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not go there.
So you want to
I'm kidding around. Go ahead. You answer that, buddy.
The boat striped bass costs more money.
There you go. The
Shout out to Blue. That's my dogs. That's my dude.
Way to go, Blue. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, Blue. You're a good man. Thank you. All right, so let's keep going with you. I still, so this year you got a new boat. Obviously, it's a bigger boat. You can hold more people. How many people can your boat take? How many people do you take out?
So, the boat can hold up to 8 people. We fished up to 8 people black fishing
Wow.
on the combo, and it was actually spacious too.
Very nice.
Yeah, as long as we don't have like a strong current that's sweeping like everyone into one side,
Yeah,
it's actually
right.
very negotiable. But
Right.
Usually we pack, and again we can go light up and up as far 3 heads, maybe like 4 heads. So
Nice.
that's usually more common, like 4 or 5 heads.
Sure.
Maybe 6, but
Sure.
But it's really roomy. It allows us to really do what we need to do out there on the water.
Of
And
course.
again, safety is priority, right? So
Yes.
the space, I also went big because we want everyone to be safe. And again, not everyone's a professional that steps on my boat. It's all
course.
about helping new members that.
Of course.
just
Bro,
entering
anybody
the
who's
game.
fishing out there, 70% of
Yeah.
us, Calvin,
Yeah.
are not professionals. We're not.
Yeah, but let me explain something.
Yeah.
A lot of people come on the boat and they're like, again, they're totally new to the game. Like they never caught a striped bass.
Wow.
And so it's not just about fishing. It's about teaching this person boat etiquette, safety. Again, how to properly catch a fish, the proper techniques, what works, what doesn't work. And again, when that person comes off my boat, they're just a much more equipped fisherman.
They're a little
without
bit more
doubt.
knowledge on
A
the
little more
sport of fishing
knowledgeable.
on a boat.
Yeah, and then you got the beautiful videos and the pictures to
Yep.
remind them how great of a trip it
Yep.
was when they caught their very first
course,
striped bass.
of course.
So yeah, we have a lot of that going on. Some of the guys got their first blackfish this season. I
Yeah.
mean, the people are just doing some really, really great things, and again, shout out to them because they're the ones that are, listening and, just digesting everything and putting that to work on the field right there on the spot. So, yeah, that's what it's all about,
Thanks, Calvin.
Yeah.
Thank you. Also, I want to read off to you here. Eddie Soloranzo. Did I say that right, hon?
Solorzano.
Solorzano. So this is his first super chat. Thank you for that. And he writes, Cal the General.
Salute.
There you go. Salute, baby. There you go. Way to go. Thank you, Eddie, for that. We appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you at next year's
Eddie.
Striper Challenge.
Yep.
And you can enjoy some of the good times. Guys, I'm just letting you know
Shout
that
out.
next year's Striper Challenge, I probably will have to put a cap on it. Don't want to go over too many and make everybody super uncomfortable at the beaches because it was pretty packed last year, or the last challenge we have. So just to let you know, for the future, it'll probably be a cap on that event. Going back to you again, Calvin. Calvin, I'd like to know, so have you been getting into any, side gear? I know I've seen you advertising on Instagram, fishing poles, and so on.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So as far as that, again, a lot of that's aligned to just really putting in, again, that research, the development, what works, what doesn't work. So, again, I came up with my own custom rod that we built, again, it's not just for our club members, but everyone in general. Again, this is a specific boat rod, designed for stripers. And,
Very
I
nice.
Partnered with GW Custom Fishing.
Very
Rods with
nice.
Glenn,
Good
which,
guy.
you've had
Good
him on
guy.
the show before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it does some tremendous work.
GW.
Yes, sir. So,
GW, get me a fishing rod.
Get this guy a prototype immediately.
Immediately.
Yep. But yeah.
No
So,
sweatshirts
yeah.
involved, please.
Yeah. So again, just again, for the person that doesn't want to spend the money to figure out what rod and trial and error to figure out, I built the perfect one that works in my area.
Perfect.
I'm in love with it, so I'm sure everyone else that uses is in love
Sure,
with it. So
sure.
a couple of our members already got 130s caught, stripers on them.
I will tell you this. I liked what you said earlier. See, it's not just about when you're going on Kalvin's boat, he's going to help you, especially if you've never fished before. So you're going to walk off the boat a more knowledgeable fisherman. And what do you mean about that? It's not, Kalvin is going to put you on the fish. But sometimes it isn't about putting you on the fish. Like he said, safety. In order to be safe, he's got to teach you, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that. And you can't start dancing around the boat when you catch a fish. Just an example. I'm just trying to let you guys know that you're going to walk off that boat a little bit more knowledgeable. So if you didn't like his boat, you didn't want to go on it, at least if you want to go on another boat, you've learned something. Now, I'm saying that like that just to make you understand that it's about the knowledge. That's what he's going to teach you, and you're going to end up being a better fisherman on the boat. That's for sure. Correct, Kalvin?
Absolutely. Yep.
That's good, man. So how about anything like for ladies? Do you have anything specials going on for that?
Well, again, we actually do a lot of our merch, and again, we got our FTA hats. Again, this is,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this is the Salt Mafia collab. So actually, and again, because we're fishing on boats and we're going 40, 50 miles per hour, hats fly off in the water all the time. We got to bust a U-turn, circle
This
around
is
and get them.
nice, guys. Look at this. Look at that.
Your average hat probably sinks in about 2 to 3 minutes, after water gets into it and it gets heavy.
Yeah.
We got our waterproof hats that, again, if they fly off, gives us more idle time to spin around and pick it up. And I actually picked up a hat today. It's very common. So, but going back to the ladies, we got some merch, some hoodies, some shirts. And again, we're always keeping it fresh with new drip and stuff like that,
Show it up on the camera.
So, and that's actually one of the signatures and the beauties of our club is that
Nice.
we always make,
You
limited
do,
edition runs,
man. You do. I see that.
Hoodies, all that good stuff. We want
Nice.
everyone, we want everyone representing, feeling good about themselves, just feeling a place of belonging. And
That's right.
Representation, So
If you're part of a club, it's always nice to have merchandise from that club so you could show off your club.
And I love seeing all the other club merch, the hoodies, the whole 9 yards, because that's what we do and that's what it's all about. So, we're into that stuff. We're not against, we're all for it. So
Absolutely.
And we always welcome all clubs to, join us, fish with us on our charters, which they already do.
Yeah.
We have battles, again, some, cool stuff in New York.
Yes, you do.
Because we are in the city. So, it's a good representation,
And I hear you're soon planning up in the future a nice big event for the boats one day, all of you guys together?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do
one day.
Yeah, some nice big pools, tournaments, stuff like that, fluke, different species to get everyone involved. Again, some great prizes. It's all about the prizes.
If you know Mr. Poseidon, this guy is like my protege. So it's if you're going to go to one of his tournaments, one of his things, you're going to end up having really a great time because the guy knows how to put a good party situation together. And that's a fact. I'm letting you know because that's a fact, and I've seen it myself with my own eyes. All right, let's go back a little, honey. Just back up on the board a little. There you go, Willie J. Willie J, 1974. Thank you to all the vets with us and the ones we've lost. Thank you for your service. Have a good Veterans Day. Thank you, Willie J, for that donation. Willie J's a good man. Willie J fishes all the time. Follow him on Instagram, and you'll see what I mean. The guy's a hustler. Way to go, Willie. Love it. Thank you so much for that donation, brother.
Shout out
and
to
God,
Willie.
That's
Word
right.
up.
Shout out to Billy.
Keep them coming.
That's right. And God bless the veterans. Thank you so much.
Shout
Honey,
out
you
to
want to
Jerry.
read that one? Jerry Asser.
Jerry, $10. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
for
Jerry.
that.
Thank
you, Jerry.
And he also, it says, let's celebrate his first super chat on the live stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerry. We appreciate you for
Jerry's
that.
always supportive. He's one of our members, and
There you
Jerry
go.
actually owns like almost all my Aura hats, every color. He's got the shirts, the hoodies, the whole 9 yards. So some of the guys really run with it, and it's
Yeah,
great.
thanks, Jerry. Thank you so
Eddie
much,
made
buddy.
a donation too. Shout out to Eddie. Definitely doing great stuff out there.
Yes, sir.
Keep them coming, guys. We appreciate that.
This is good. This is good stuff. So, guys, at the end of the show today, I always do a nice little giveaway. So, we got a few deliveries we're going to be making this week. We finally caught up now. Guys, I haven't been really posting. I haven't been fishing between the Montauk Striper Challenge, and as soon as that ended, my in-laws recently moved in with us last week. Great people. I have no problem. We're going to take care of them. But that was a lot of work this week to get ready and get prepared. I will let you know that this week coming up, my days off, I will be fishing, and I cannot wait. Make a new video, too. All right. So tonight we're going to be giving away this beautiful pencil Gibbs VMC hooks. You know, guys, Gibbs makes some great products. Wooden lures, some of the best. This one is a little older, but it's always the best. I'm telling you right now, Gibbs. And, guys, you do know Turtle Cove Tackle, some of the best gear that you should be having on your belt as far as a surf fisherman. You can even use this for, even if you're a boat fisherman, you decide to carry a plier with you, anything with a nice lanyard so you won't lose it. Ken, thank you so much. Turtle Cove Tackle, thank you so much. These are excellent lanyards. Use this, hook up your boa or even your plier so you won't lose it right to your belt. All good stuff. So we got those two things. Are we going to be doing that, Kalvin?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are for you. So
Okay.
again, this is for you to give away.
Also,
That's our
you
FTA
can put,
hat.
yeah.
Let me give you that
Thank
striper shirt. I know you
Oh,
you guys
man.
love them stripes, so I
I'm
bought you a
telling you.
special. This is the very last size large. I swear to God, it's going to you and your people's.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
There you
Just,
go,
yeah.
guys. That's FDA.
And again, yup.
Fish in the Atlantic. Beautiful striper shirt
Listen,
right there.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
You show a lot of love. You do the giveaways, the
Yeah.
jackets. I mean, that
I
all
know.
costs big bucks. It's
I
big
know
money.
that.
It
You
comes
know,
from your heart,
Kalvin.
brother. I know, man. I
And
know.
you know when you saw it, you
know.
knew it was worth,
Yeah,
man. It's
man.
a beautiful jacket. You can't even put a price
Yes.
tag on that.
So yeah, man.
And you too, man. Look at this hat. Guys, it isn't just a sticker. This is serious silver on here. I'm kidding with the silver. But it does pop out. It looks really nice. I love it. Beautiful hat. You got the aerators right here. If you're going to wear this in the winter or anytime, you're not going to get that hot head. Beautiful hat. It's going to take the perspiration right out of you. So you're going to get these two things, the Turtle Cove Tackle lanyard and a Gibbs plug. Also, I want to thank Bronx Surfcaster, who was the judge at this year's challenge. He was the judge that was taking in all the photos and all the sizes of the fish. What a great job he did. Absolutely fantastic. Every morning we had the leaderboard set up. Thank you so much, Bronx Surfcaster.
Shout
That
out
meant
to
so
Bronx
much.
Surfcaster.
That's right. Meant so much for me. And John Perrione, thank you for that donation, brother. You guys are great.
guys
It's
rock.
only going to be better next year, guys. Trust Mr. Poseidon. It will be better. It will be better. Even better. Not that this year wasn't good.
Hey, Calvin, Willie J's asking if they can order those hats through your gram.
Absolutely.
order?
Yeah,
Through
anybody
your gram?
can just reach out and send me a DM. I don't have too many left, but I got a few left. And
Okay.
we have a new edition coming. They're going to be blue camo, Salt, Mafia collabo. Same deal. It's this heavy
Beautiful.
action. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I
So
know you got good taste.
they're coming in
brother.
about a
You
month.
got hot
man. So
stuff.
we're going to keep them coming. So we have something for absolutely everyone. I got
Nice.
shirts, hoodies. We got new hoodies coming out in another week. Great stuff. And actually, again, I have a gift for you, actually.
Oh, my
today.
goodness,
Yeah,
Calvin.
You deserve a gift, my brother. You're always
Wow.
giving them out. So
I don't
this
get
is for
many.
you. This is
Wow.
a custom FTA lure that's made by Personal Best. And again,
Yeah,
it has
he
our
makes
FTA
good
emblem.
lures. I have this product in the
So
box.
look at that bad boy. So
He's going to be on the show in a
yeah.
few weeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's for your showroom
Wow,
here. to add to
that's
your
my
collection.
showroom,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Do your thing, baby. So
that's
that's for you, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, brother. You deserve that.
That's so nice.
Right there. Yo, man, thank you so much. I do appreciate that big time. I appreciate the thought that you take out and just to mention that online. I appreciate you very much, brother. Thank you so much for that. Other than that, what else do we want to talk about a little bit about your boat ventures here? Anything in the future coming up we should talk about?
Well, I pretty much went all in on this boat. I
Right.
mean, again, and I selectively chose an Edgewater, which is, again, you're going top upper tier. So that way, again, it's not, we want to have all the amenities that at our, disposal and conveniently readily available while we're fishing. So
Correct.
So we chose the right platform, so that way we don't have to, go up. It's the perfect size for me, 28 foot. We can go inshore, stay local in the bay, and then we can go offshore now, target tuna and some
Fucking
mahis.
nice, bro.
Yeah, some great stuff. So it's going to keep us busy for quite a while. We'll be
Now,
fishing and,
Question to you, and you've been a boat captain now 10 years, over 10 years.
Yeah.
So basically 15 years just about, right? Since
Yeah.
2009?
Yes.
It's a long time, Calvin.
This is the 5th boat. So,
Nice.
we graduated from the Bayliner.
Wow.
We started with the Bayliner, simple, trial and error. And again, even to this day, it's trial and you're always learning.
Yeah.
It's a challenging situation. Being a captain is not easy. It looks easy, but let me tell you
Yeah, I
something.
know it's not.
It's very easy to mess up. So,
Yeah.
again, I take that very seriously. So that's why, I
Is
run
there
it the way I
any
do.
special? Now, I know when you go for tuna, you got to go out a little deeper. I don't know crap about boats.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same as being 10 feet off the shoreline or if it's the same being 40 miles out. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah,
Does it take a little bit of knowledge to get out there?
So it's a great question, and again, because it's also new to me, I can explain it in a new lens, right? So,
Beautiful.
Just the way we see the stripers, and like we look for the birds working, we're looking for like bunkle ripples. You're just looking for any breaks in the water. It's the same concept for the tuna. You're just offshore. You see a tuna, you see birds, you go to the birds, and you're just casting right into the action. And instead of a stripe bass, it's a bluefin, and,
Sweet.
so the thing is you have to have the right gear at that point, right? Because, you can hook the fish. And we actually did hook a fish a couple days ago. Shout out to BK Angler, Rocksteady Charters. We was on his boat.
Sure.
And we hooked the, tuna very close to home, local. And, we fought it for a little over an hour. Also with, Carl. Shout out to Carl. Carl's the one that hooked up on it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we fought it for over an hour. We actually saw the tuna surface. It was a nice big tuna, charged the boat. We got him very close, and of course, he spit the hook just like the show. Just like this show, I swear to God. Just like boom. And it was like, but, again, we weren't, we were disappointed, but we were very happy just to hook the tuna, just to fight it, and to understand. It was, for me, it was just a learning experience. I learned so much because it was like, all right, the next time this comes around, we know what to do.
Yeah.
We're going to get it in. So
Nice, Calvin.
and that's what the fishing is all about, right? You win some, you lose some, but
Yep.
it keeps us coming back for more. We're just the glutton for
You're the
punishment.
man, Calvin.
Yeah.
Love those good stories.
Yeah.
Take out a minute here. I got somebody with a question for you or a
Comment.
says, you read it, honey. Go ahead.
We have a super chat from Ange the Gorilla Angler. Shout out to my FTA fam, Kalvin. Kalvin's a stand-up guy. Love you, brother. Hopefully my ankle heals up and be
man.
out with the crew.
Again.
Ange is the man. Ange Grill is the
Yeah,
man.
he
is.
He shows up to all of our
He
charters.
does. And the same with me, man.
Yeah, and he actually won on one of the charters recently. So
Oh,
he,
nice.
He got some nice cash. Don't hit him up, but he pocketed some nice. So glad to see him.
Way to
coming
go,
out ahead.
Ange. Congratulations, brother.
Yeah.
Dues paid.
Yeah. Also, we got Milk Bone Splendor, right? It says, talk about how great Simple Tackle is. This is totally not Mike from Simple Tackle. Shout out to Cal. He's the man.
Yeah, so no, man.
Thank you, Milk.
Shout out to Mike, Simple Tackle. And I've actually, so again, what I really do out there is I do a lot of videos, right? I'm on the water just shooting natural stuff that we're seeing. People,
Right.
Again, a lot of people don't document or record these things, So, for me, again, it's normal to see someone fishing on top of a bridge out over my
I'm
boat
telling you,
illegally.
Zachary, yeah.
But, it's there. So I'm showing that stuff and, people are really grabbed in and understanding and seeing, the raw content, the raw truth out there and what's happening, good and
No
bad.
doubt about it, brother.
We're showing
Yeah,
them.
just be careful those guys on the bridge. It's not Billy the Greek because
Yeah.
then you'll have a problem with that
Yeah.
guy fishing up there.
Yeah, no, it's happening a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
I like this comment from Carlos P. That tuna itch different. Fair warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I've never gone tuna fishing, and now since I started my channel, it's been itching at me year by year.
Yeah.
I haven't been the best guy on the boat, meaning Dramamine. I need it, but the last couple of trips I have done, I haven't gotten sick. So I'm ready. I think I'm ready to get sick at least. But anyway,
I think the time is, this is the perfect timing because again, I actually don't have 2 or 3 days to go fishing for tuna. I
Right.
have 1 day, maybe
Wow.
3/4 of a day, really, right? So,
Wow.
so we're actually, it's perfect. So we can go out, catch a local tuna, or at least try,
Sure.
and then you'll be back at home, for dinner and
Sweet
so forth.
cow.
So that's the beauty.
So
of
you
it.
guys hear that,
It's
man?
local. We got these fast boats that are doing 40, 50 to the tuna grounds instantly, so we
Yeah.
can still fish for like 4 or 5 hours and get back.
I'm going to mention
that
again.
matters.
Calvin's got a beautiful boat. He's got a roomy boat. I've asked him all those questions. I already knew the answers, but I wanted you guys to hear it. When you go on Calvin's boat, you're going to have a good time. You're dealing with a great captain, friendly captain. I'm not saying no captains are friendly. They're all friendly. But I know Calvin. I know him personally. You're going to have a good time. Join the club. Get your perks on all the other boats. All right, so you went on his boat. You become a member. You're like, well, I don't want to go on his boat next time. Well, you can go on one of these other boats and get a discount. You're not going to pay the full price that a regular guy pays. Why? Because you're in the FTA club that's fishing the Atlantic. And once again, Cal, can you please tell them how they can get in touch with you, how they can join, and how many packages and so on?
Yeah, so again, right now we're working on a website, so we will be up soon. But until then, you can reach out to me on Instagram. I actually don't have Facebook, but I have Instagram. That's really where I'm very active.
Of course.
So you can just simply send me a DM, and I'll set you up. And, again, we can just take a payment from Zelle. It goes to our LLC. Everything's official. We're official. We're trademarked. The whole 9 yards. Everything's legitimate. So yeah, you're signed up as a member, and I'm actually offering any new member that signs up now. They're covered until entirely next year. So they have no reason not to join right now, even if we have a few weeks left. Get in on the action. You're still covered. Again, right now is a great time. I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but when we go out on the boat, it's very, very high percentage that we're catching
That's
fish.
what I always ask
Yeah,
the
it's
guys.
very
And they're
high
like, yo,
percentage.
every time I've gone on his boat, I've caught a fish,
Yeah, and that actually brings me, back to the surf casting dynamic. And again, as a surf caster, right, I see them fishing the jetties,
Yeah.
They're fishing tides, and I understand what's going on. But, again, when you're surf casting, you either have to move or work, or you got to
move,
it out.
bro.
Yes, and
If they're not there, you got to move.
They're making investment if you make an investment to go to Breezy Point, you can't do Breezy and then go to Demo like in the same day. So
No,
you
you
really
can't.
got to put all your eggs in one basket, right? But on a boat, we have the luxury to move around. If it's not working here,
That's correct.
we move around, and then we got a fish finder. So I just think in general that, and we also do have surf casters in our group that are heavily surf casting, but they're starting to, expand their knowledge.
Same in our world.
And I think,
right.
yeah, I can't explain how important it is for, your surf casting fishermen to add that boat knowledge and repertoire to your skill. It doesn't mean you have to be a boat fisherman, but there's things you're going to learn on a boat as far as the bait patterns.
That's right.
Marking, just seeing how deep the water columns are from in front of the jetty, going further out of the ocean. That all will add to your knowledge as a fisherman.
Of course.
So, again, I encourage people that are just thinking about, hey, maybe I want to go on a boat. Listen, now's the time. Come on the boat. Again, we're going to make sure, everything's safe, everything's good. We'll teach you some stuff, we'll give you some tips. And, that's.
That sounds good, brother. It
Yeah.
sounds like good stuff. So do they have any special gear they should come prepared with? Because you don't want to go on a boat with
I love that
sneakers.
question. You got all the right
yeah,
questions,
okay.
man. So, again, and
Because I was the guy wearing sneakers when I went on a boat, and they're like, what are you wearing sneakers for?
So going back to the adventure and the Mariner package, when you get the Mariner package for $200, it does come with team merch. You get a hat, you get a shirt, or you might get a hoodie. So you get that fresh drip. You can bring it on your first trip. And again,
Sweet.
And like you mentioned, even if you're not fishing on my boat, again, we have so many members that there is going to be someone you gravitate to.
Sure.
And you can partner up, and you guys can go on any boat. Right?
Any
it's
boat.
not like you have to fish on my boat.
That's
like,
correct.
You can go on your buddy's boat, anybody's boat. This is a free situation.
I'm pretty sure,
No
though,
one's letting
Calvin,
us-
they get on your boat, they'll be riding your boat for at least the next few years, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
they, it's a good time, nice, clean boat.
Yeah.
It's nice. Nice when you go on these smaller charter boats, bro. I like that. I really like that. I go on some of the bigger boats where there's 30 people on them. Look, I'm not saying I don't like it. I grew up doing that.
Yeah.
But over the years, then meeting my wife, renting out a charter just with me and her, and going out with the captain, it's a beautiful thing sometimes when you got less people.
Absolutely. It's a luxury situation.
It's a luxury situation. Definitely, bro.
Yes.
So is there anything like, okay, so everybody comes out. Now, Calvin, let's go in a little deeper into this. So let's say you bring out a crew of guys and one guy gets sick. Does he have to go in the cabin and go to sleep until you get back?
You got the awesome questions. Actually, we haven't really had too many people
Right.
get sick on the boat.
I know most of the
In
guys.
fact, that's so funny. I'm actually the person that got sick the other day, and I had to hold it together as a captain.
Sure,
we were
gotta.
striped bass fishing, and we were in front of Breezy, and I actually went in the bathroom, which I shouldn't have did because that's when I was enclosed, and I was like, why did I just come in here? And I came out like,
Yeah.
But if someone were to get sick, we would cater to that person, right? So
Right.
again, safety's first, health is first. So
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good
we
for
come
you.
on in at that point, get that person back home because I understand what it is to get seasick.
Yeah, I went on a
you wanna
charter.
die,
I went on a charter boat.
Yeah.
It's like 35 people on the boat that day. And I went upstairs to the captain. I climbed in. The guy goes, "What are you doing? You can't go up there." I was like, "I got to see the captain."
Yeah.
"Can you go back to the shore and bring me back?" He's like, "Son, go downstairs inside the room and go to sleep."
Yeah.
And that was it.
But that's one of the beauties of having a boat, right? You're talking about seasick. That means there's rough conditions, right? So if there's rough conditions, guess what? We make a U-turn and we fish the bay.
Yeah, right.
So we work around the conditions, and we also don't come out when I see 10,
Safety.
15, 20 knots.
Safety, bro.
I'm looking
Safety.
for 5-10 knots, winds
Yeah.
to plan my day to make sure everyone's just really just fishing in luxury.
It's your
chilling.
responsibility,
Yeah.
too, to make sure that everybody does come back safe.
Absolutely.
And that's why you don't play that game of, well, all right, let's
And
go,
listen,
let's take a chance. You don't take...
Everything is geared to what would I want, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want them fishing in anything I wouldn't want to fish in.
That's it.
So that's simple. There's 7
Very
days
important.
a week. You choose 2 that are the best days. You don't. We're not stretching it to fish 5 days. So yeah, that's part of the luxuries.
Brian Hamlet Woodcraft. There's always a joker on my line. He writes, "The best day on the boat is the day you sell it."
Yes, yeah, I'm all in. Like I said, I'm heavily invested. Again, this is not a profit-driven situation.
Yeah.
I'm in so heavy on this boat, I will never make that money
And
back.
also-
and it's not about that though.
Yeah, I know. I hear you, and I'm in that same boat. We've talked about this
Yeah,
before
yeah,
together.
we're
I just want to mention this gentleman here that I spoke about, Brian Hamlet Woodcraft. He makes the best cutting boards. I have one in my kitchen. I'll show you it. He does sketches on them engraves of like a striped bass, blackfish, whatever you like. I don't know if you ever want something like that. I know on the sides of boats they put them, right?
Yeah, that'd be
If you ever want to, just get in
one.
touch with him,
Yeah.
Brian
Yo,
Hamlet.
Brian, hook me up with an FTA joint, my G.
Yeah, there you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
There you go,
Love
Brian.
is love.
That's it.
Shout
So
out to
Brian's a
Brian.
great guy. He's part of the Montauk Surfcast Association.
Yeah, okay.
I think right now he's the treasurer or something. They've been broke lately. Nobody knows why though. But no, I'm kidding. Brian is a part of the club there. He runs a lot of their can I say social media and all that. Great job, Brian, and I'll see you very soon again, buddy. Thank you for all you do for the surfcasters of the world. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, and I love that, and good that you recognize stuff because we need those
Yeah.
custom things that people specialize. Those little
Yeah, he's good at
trinkets
that.
and stuff. Yeah,
He
yeah,
built my
yeah.
trophy, the actual wooden stand.
Yeah.
Underneath it, he did all that, all the little da-da-das and all that good stuff. And Brian, I need that thing that Juan Gonzalez championed this year on that wood. Let's go. Who wants, it says, Professor, who want to go to Montauk? I want to camp. LMAO. Let's go. Chris Landry, boat and bay won't get you sick.
Oh,
That's right.
okay.
Fact.
The bay.
That was my number one question, Chris. I would always go up to the captains and go, "Are you going out of the bay?" And they're like, "Yeah, son, we are." I'm like, "Okay." And next to the next boat, "Are you going out of the bay?" "No, we're staying in the bay." "Great, I'm on your boat." That's the one. But yeah, that's a fact. I wanna do deep sea stuff, man. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not getting any younger. I'm only getting older, and I'm getting older faster, I feel. So I got to get out there
get you
fast.
out
I want to
there.
do a trip with you guys. I see Chris is out there all the time. That guy's a master at that tuna game.
Speed demon.
Got to get you
Running
back
gun.
on the show, Rock.
Yeah, so he doesn't even have an anchor or a spot lock because he doesn't stop. He
Wow,
just
just
keeps going.
keeps
Just
going.
Run and gun, yeah.
That's so cool,
There's
man.
no bottom fishing. He's strictly striped.
Wow, so cool, man.
Big
Gotta
stuff.
love it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. All right, so what does it say here? It says, "Nothing like the wreck, Mr. P." There you go. That's right, Professor. All right, so what else you got for us today, buddy? Tell me.
Nothing. Just
Yeah.
just really big on the fishing thing. Everything, even from mental health. A lot of people, just a lot of stressful time. Politics, new president, new this and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Listen, Forget the politics. Just fish.
I hear
Mental
Donald
health.
Trump's got a reserved seat on your boat, and so does Kamala Harris.
I
They'll
don't
be
know.
fishing
no,
together.
We actually don't discuss politics in our group chats or the boat, but yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
hear
what I'm
you,
saying,
buddy. I
know.
hear you totally.
But yeah, just fishing for therapy. You
Yeah,
know, just mental
absolutely.
health. Big on mental health.
Nothing better than that, bro. Even
it.
us surfcasters.
This is our
I
refuge.
fished
you know?
35 years alone, and there was nothing better than fishing alone. I was so happy. Every once in a while, I get bored.
Yeah.
I call my ex-girlfriend or my wife. And then I met my wife. I call.
What are you talking about?
my God.
This is stupid.
I'm just kidding around.
This is stupid.
But anyway, like I said, I call my wife, talk to her. Oh, you got to fish, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so you were telling me so many years before that, 10 years before I started my YouTube channel, when YouTube first came out,
Yeah.
she would tell me, do the YouTube, do the YouTube, do the YouTube. I didn't do it till 10 years later. I wish I started
So
earlier.
listen, speaking of YouTube, that's
Yeah.
very important because it's imperative that you keep up with the technology and at the times to further and push the sport because
Yes.
again, you got to utilize it. You got to use the Instagram.
Absolutely.
Again, yes.
And I like how you say to further push the sport.
Yes.
That's a fact, man. This
it's
stuff is a great platform to push whatever you have. Obviously, he loves his boat fishing. Obviously, love my surf fishing. And combined, we could just make it a bigger industry together
So-
to share both.
So just to put it into perspective, we have fishermen, and there's an old school fisherman where there's no cameras, there's no,
Right.
everything, the whole 9 yards. Everything's paper, writing it down. It's a new day and age. We have YouTubers, we have people launching content. So we're actually also support that. We have some members like Nico, Fishing with Nico.
Sure.
Shout out to Nico. He comes on the boat, does his
Cool.
videos. They go viral. So we're big and we support that as well.
Excellent.
And, so we will roll and change and adapt to the times as well and technology.
Sounds like a
And,
good one. I got
yeah.
something here from your buddy, Shiva Rampath. It says, FTA family is one of a kind. If you're not a part of it, you're truly missing out.
Yeah, shout out to Shiva. And again,
What else do we got here? Ironic, someone of the name Mr. Poseidon gets seasick. Oh, Brock. Let me tell you, Brock. You don't want to be around me on some of those trips. It's just horrible. I remember one trip I'd gone on, this going back now 20 years. Me and my buddy Robert, we went on the boat and we met some other people we had met on a boat before. Those guys like to drink a little bit more than me.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I was in the room and everybody, I just remember putting up my head. It's like sea legs. Oh, it was a day I will never, ever forget. But eventually, I think I got better over the years, Kalvin. I just keep going. I force myself. Just because I got sick on the boat once isn't going to chase me off. I keep going.
Listen, what we're going to do a beautiful spring run trip on my boat because, again, in Jamaica Bay, we get that first shot. So opening day is April 15th. We got our guys like Ronnie. We're fishing in the back
Ronnie,
bay.
yeah.
So we actually start fishing on the surf in a real cut in the back of the bay,
Right.
in the marsh, in the mud. And we start catching stripers with herring. And, we use different baits and strategies at that time. But and from there again, but we're catching them right in March, and by opening day, we're already all over the fish, and we're ready to start bringing out the troops and really catching.
Got another good one for you. Ange the Gorilla Angler. Kalvin is ahead of the game. His FTA community is one of a kind. Tips, trips, and discounts. Intel on spots.
Love.
I love it. You should really join. Thank you for that, Ange.
Much love, Ange, man.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Listen again, the guys, they speak to what they see and what they experience. It's the real deal. And again, it's just we want everyone to just really feel a place of belonging. And the gifts are cool. It's not about the gifts, but
Sure.
the gifts are cool. It's really
Definitely.
the community. It's
That's it.
just
Community.
Yeah.
That's what I believe in, and
Yes.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah. So
It really is.
it's a great vibe, man. Just again, it's something that you can certainly and most definitely benefit from, no matter how you slice it and dice it. There's something for everyone.
Look, and this Rocco Ramden says Cal trips have the best foods, period.
Oh
Food
my God,
too?
we have so many foodies and
Yeah.
so we actually have a what's on the menu thread in our group forum.
Sure.
And people just post their dinners, their lunches, things that they cook. We got some awesome cooks. Shout out to Joe B. Ribs. He makes the best ribs. He brought them on our last charter. They got destroyed. He bought like 6 trays of it. I mean, so it's a real treat. You come on the charters, you don't get to fish. you actually get to eat some real good food. Shout out to Brothers Ravioli and Howard Breach. We bring those authentic Italian subs. They get devoured. Shout out to Ronnie, who brings the doubles, brings a little bit of that, the Trinidadian taste, the Guyanese spice. So, yeah, just a lot of food and stuff. The food is really to keep you distracted from winning a fish, though.
Sure.
I'll tell you that, but I don't tell them that. So, yeah, so we got the food in the cabin. But, yeah, just, again, big
That's
foodies.
awesome.
Yeah, we go out to eat. It's not just the fish, and we go to Wits End.
I see that, man. That's
party
awesome.
At Wits End, you know the vibe.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chef Whitney, awesome dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He makes anything from a skate to bluefin tuna. Just anything he touches is just crazy, which you already know. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
Super place.
Yeah.
I got invited there
do.
with Danny. Danny Morales had a little get together with a lot of the surfcasters. We went down that day. It was good time. I loved it. Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to the Brooklyn
That's when
guys.
I met
Danny.
you the first
that's
time.
when we
That's
met.
right.
Danny, Blue Davis, the boys.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, man. Great
So
stuff.
right now I want to get to the slowly get to the end of the program, and I want to do that giveaway. So for the guys who don't know, you're gonna get a nice FTA shirt, one of the last ones that he has. When he runs these shirts, they do limited edition, and that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. There it is. FTA, that beautiful striped bass right there. That'll go to somebody.
Yep.
Don't call me back and ask me for a different size. That's what you're getting. That's it. All right. Also, we're going to add a beautiful FTA hat there. Breathable, very nice. Are these waterproof, these right here, Kalvin? Are
Yes,
these,
sir. Waterproof.
So waterproof.
Rainproof.
Beautiful. And this emblem in the front pops. Really nice. I like that. FTA. And also, we're going to add in Turtle Cove Tackle. That's Ken. You got a nice lanyard there from him. You can use that just about on anything that you like to attach to your belt so you won't lose it. Thank you, Kenny. And everything is made in the USA. Thank you so much. Gibbs Lures, you're going to get a nice pencil popper. So you're going to get a nice package here. 4 products. And we're going to throw in a Mr. Poseidon 2024 challenge band. A lot of these guys will take these and use them like this. See how the old one is just wrapped up on the top? So it's a really great piece of merchandise to wrap around and hold your line in place. Awesome stuff. So we're going to add that in. Now, you guys know how I'm going to do this week's giveaway? I'm going to tell you right now. So a little while earlier, we asked Kalvin a question. You have to answer. Listen to me carefully. First one to answer correctly is going to win that prize. Some of you might know the answer right away. That's the way it is. I'm going to ask it. He mentioned it earlier. And I'm going to ask it one time only, all right? Make sure you get it. First one to answer correctly is going to be the winner. Are you guys ready? So the answer is, no, I'm just kidding. So here it is. Here's the question. Kalvin had said earlier when he started his little venture. What year did he start his ventures with fishing the Atlantic or boat fishing? Let's go. Waiting for that answer. 209, there it is. Antagonizer Laws.
Wow.
Way to go. Good one, Antagonizer.
Tony
Watching
paying
the show.
attention.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Antagonizer Laws, you win the prize. Let's go, let's go.
So you got those sharp pencils there,
Tony,
man.
way to go. Tony also was a donator to my challenge.
Okay.
He donated quite a few lures, one of the bigger donators. Obviously, he's on the jacket. He made great product. All kinds of lures, whatever type you want. You can order it through him. You can reach him through Instagram. If there's any other way, Tony, they can reach you, just let me know right now. Get in touch with him. He really does make some great products. And my favorite from him are his little peanut bunker styled lures. They're really small. They go great. If you got peanut bunkers in the area, you throw those out. It's a guarantee you're going to whip up a few fish. I've used them before when the peanut bunker were around, and people were asking me, where did you get that? I don't know if you got any orders off of that, Tony, but there were a few people asking me. I did tell them. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Tony, for donating this year. Yeah, shout out to Tony, and congratulations on tonight's win. You'll be sending that over soon enough to you. Thank you so much again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again tonight. But before we go, we're going to leave it up to you guys. If anybody out there wants to ask Kalvin any last questions, anything at all, let it rip. Yeah, that hat is fire. Jeffrey Zapata, sorry. Yeah.
Shout out. This is the winner. That's the first.
Anybody got any questions? Any final questions here? We're going once. We're going twice. I think that's it for
Professor.
tonight. Wait. Congratulations, Antagonizer Lures. My boy Jeff. Danny Morales. There he is. All right, that's it, guys.
Danny Morales is Z's.
Yeah, I'm going to knock you out, Danny. What's up, Danny? Hey, there he is, Edwin Rivera. Does he sell fish to Wits End?
No, so actually, as a mariner, we also include a catch and cook trip. So if you're an FTA mariner and you sign up for that, that means we can go on a fluke trip, and afterwards, and we catch our keeper fluke, because it must be legal, of course. We take it to Wits End, and he will prepare a fantastic meal out of it. And
And he does.
He crushes it. He'll cook the
Yeah.
whole entire fluke. And this is a luxury experience. So for somebody that wants to enjoy a fresh caught fish that they caught themselves and bring it to a restaurant and have it cooked hours later, still, shivering on a plate, there you have it, So, yeah.
Awesome stuff. I love it. Also, I want to mention one more time for the guys that weren't in earlier. This year's one of the shows that's happening is the Jersey Shore Surfcasters. That's their annual surf day. That's going to be held on Saturday, February 15th. The actual date isn't confirmed yet. Excuse me. The actual spot or location is not confirmed yet. Once that happens, you will know about it. They have the spot right now. They're just waiting for the okay. Other than that, we'll be getting back to you on that. And again, the date on that is going to be Saturday, the February 15th. Keep that in mind. So that's Jersey Shore Surfcasters Annual Surf Day. Thank you, Tim, for that. You're a good guy. I'll be seeing you soon enough in Jersey in the next few weeks. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I will be getting in touch with people. If you want to head on down with me, take a ride. We'll go as a group of guys and go fishing and have a great time. Any women, too, that want to come, you're well invited. You're the same as us. Let's go. Here we go. Other than that, anybody else, anything to say, please say it. Other than that, it's been a great show. Had a great time with you guys, honey. Thank you so much. Let's go back to my man, Kalvin, one more time. Kalvin, thank you so much. Anything else? Any shout-outs to anybody?
Nah, man, just shout out to our entire network. There's too many names, but our vendors, our party boats, everyone just looking out for our members and also doing the right thing. Also, we don't just throw you in our group. You must be representing the right thing, the communities, the whole 9 yards. And once you do that, we welcome you to join our network.
And also, guys, please hit the like button. That's freaking free.
That like button,
hit the
subscribe.
like button. That's what helps me in this stupid algorithm.
I see some new faces in the chat room. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe.
Let's go. Let's go. Guys, thank you so much.
Thanks,
We'll
Kalvin,
see you again.
for coming
Kalvin, thank you
on.
so much.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
The next podcast will be on the boat, all right? How about that?
I would love
Let's
to do
it.
that, Calvin.
The
That
first
sounds like a
time,
plan.
The first podcast on the boat.
On
We're
the
going to
boat.
do it, catch some
I
stripers.
can see it now.
Right by
We're on the
JFK.
boat right now with Calvin.
There's going to be airplanes flying over our heads
Yeah.
as we're doing the interview. It's going to be phenomenal. The A train's going to be brushing by. They're going to be subway surfers on top of the A train. That's what it's all
That's
about,
what
man.
it's all about,
Jamaica
bro.
Bay. People fishing on the
that's funny.
bridge, jumping off the bridge. That's what's going on.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
See you next
Beautiful.
week. Here we go.
Peace out,
Whoa, whoa,
everybody. Woo!
That was fun, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was